Hey, what's going on? It's Steve Lane with the best producer in this zip code for sure, Mr. Jay Soto.
It's a pretty small zip code.
Right?
It must be.
Today we're going to be talking about BackDoor. And to me, it was a rush to work on this one because it's the first time I've been a part of a song that's hard rock. I mean, I've done rock, but that song to me was like hard rock. It was the first time I was like, oh my gosh, it's us doing hard rock. It felt great. It was such a release. I was like, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I can get it out there. Okay, you might have your version of it. My version of it is, we're right here, and we were working on something else, and you just came up with that. The whole riff. And you're just like, oh my gosh, and you're just like riffing. I'm like, that's great. Record that. It's like, hold on. It's like, don't forget it, I'm not. It's like, that's great. What the heck is it? I don't know. And I just started going, BackDoor. You're like, yeah, BackDoor.
I think it should have been called Frantic.
Right, frantic. We're just like, yeah, that's great. What are you saying? I don't know, BackDoor. It worked out. And it's a fun thing to write about, the whole double entendre on words, and it's fun, man. It's a driving song, and I've got a lot of my friends that say that that's our favorite song that we've done, and it is cool and it's fun to have a real upbeat hard rock song. And what are your memories of when that happened, or did I just steal your thunder?
No, we're rolling with the thunder. Ooh, sideways. It was. I remember that when I came up with that riff, and we ran with it, and we were a bit frantic there. We're like, what do we got? We got something here. We really got something here. So we. I think I even recorded. I think we used either my phone or like a little digital
something
Zoom recorder.
I think I used my phone or something.
Yeah,
I think it might have even been my phone, and then I sent it to you
because we didn't want to lose it.
No.
Right? We don't want to forget it.
It was awesome.
And then I started, and then we started with the production of it. So.
And your daughter was young at the time, and she's like singing along. What is that? What is that? She was all interested in
dancing. She was dancing around. She'd come in the studio here, and she would be dancing around, and to some hard rock grooves here.
It was awesome. Cool. The words are, they're double entendre lyrics, and it's almost ironic. I'm singing about drinking too much. I barely drink. I don't think I've ever had a drink with you ever. I think I've had whiskey like 6 times in my life.
I've had a sangria once. If my memory is right.
So 2 guys that barely drink. I'm not saying I never drink. If ever.
Occasional. Yeah. Very light
right.
socially. Light social drinker.
And it's just the spirit of it. It's a lot of fun to have that drive, and I'll admit it, it's fun to have a drinking song in the repertoire, even though we're not big drinkers,
Yeah. Well, what I got really excited about is when I was listening to it in the car, because I'll listen to the productions, whatever it is, whether it's my albums or our tunes or whatever. I'll pop it in the CD player, if anybody has CD players anymore in the car.
You mean your turntable doesn't work in your car anymore?
I got rid of that. But I listen to it, and I always get a different perspective because I'll try to listen to it from the listener's advantage and point, and take off my producer ears for the moment and go, okay, what does this really sound like? And I just, from start to finish, it was like, man, this thing, just the energy is just unbelievable, and your vocals in particular, as opposed to some of the others, I was thinking, man. They all sound great. They all really do in their own way. This one, though, I seriously heard some serious Sammy Hagar vibes here. I'm like, I didn't know you had it in you, man. This guy, popping out these notes, and I'm like, man, yeah, this is serious stuff, and got to really hear that gritty part of your voice, and I gotta do more of that.
Let's do it. We've got a lot more on deck. To me personally, I think that's not my favorite, but it kind of is, because it's the most screaming solo I've ever heard you on.
Yeah.
Outside of Rex Dagger.
Who's Rex Dagger?
No, we're not going to talk about Rex. Scratch the edit. Oh, man. I had to say it.
All right.
I'm going to just edit that out.
Take 2. Take 3. That's funny.
But
that's an inside joke. It will always.
Yeah, it's not for public consumption.
In the deep freeze there. Yeah, not for public consumption.
No. That to me is the most screaming I've ever heard you on record so far. I'm like, yeah! And then you even redid it a couple times.
I might have, yeah.
Yeah.
Do I do that?
Huh?
Do I redo solos?
No, you don't redo solos. Unless it's Thursday.
I'm a one-take wonder.
Number 96. Dude, I redid it again. I was like, cool.
This hour.
Well, what do I do with the other one? Delete them.
Next album.
No, I'm just as bad. But that to me was you just giving your prowess of all your influences on that guitar neck. You're just like burning it. I'm surprised you still have a guitar after recording that.
I had to get rid of it. It was charred.
You torched it.
The fretboard.
Oh my gosh! And people hit
that blonde maple, and then
it used to be a different color. I've had so many people go, "Who the heck is that? Is that the same on the other?" It's like, yeah, same.
Some psycho guitar player I picked up off the street.
I'm just like, wow. That song is so much fun, man. It's just like, it's got that attitude that, that's what hard rock is about. And it's not metal, it's hard rock, you know, and that's more us, you know? I love it.
Yeah, down and dirty hard rock.
It's down and dirty hard rock, the way it used to be.
Yep.
You don't have any frills on this one. It's just like, and I can play it on bass very well. Like, it's a hard rocker, and I'm glad we have it, and it's a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun to write, a lot of fun to record, and it's got that attitude, man. It's got that bite.
It does. The right key, too.
Yeah.
It sounds good.
Right.
I think it was B, if I'm not mistaken.
Is it?
B is a tough, attitude-ish kind of key right there.
To be?
It is. To be.
Or not to
be. That. I'm not even going to finish it.
I'm going to edit so much of this.
Cut.